I'm Ellie and I study MA Fine Arts Ceramics. I have 2 installations within the degree show, A Space to Make, which is about community spaces and how people exist in these spaces. I also have Cake Look, an installation which explores the relationship between land and food display, also engaging communities within those objects. A Space to Make focuses around a main table and a book of textures that you might find in a village hall or community spaces such as jumble sales, market stalls, and the objects that you find there and how those fuel collective memories. Within the installation, none of the objects are fixed, they're all movable, so I aim to encourage a more engagement with the work, which relates to the practical workshops that I've done to inspire the installation. Cake Look is a collection of cob objects, which is a mixture of wild clay and straw, presented on a felt stage. They're embellished bits of earth which reference celebration around food, staging, in contrast to the earth which I've used to make the objects. Again, encouraging people to gather around the objects and celebrate community. I think I make and create just because it's really fun and it's really rewarding and it's a really great way to connect with people and share your ideas in an exciting way. Being able to connect with people creates new conversations between people, and making is just an outlet that I think is really important for me. I think exhibiting my work is a really exciting thing to do, especially at the end of the MA. I've been making in quite a messy way in my studio, so bringing it into an exhibition space is a really great way to see the work in a professional context. During the private view, it was so great to see everyone interacting with the work, reading through my book that I've made as part of the installation, and hearing everyone's thoughts about the work is really great to get that feedback. And it's really lovely to exhibit alongside everyone who's been doing the MA with me and seeing how our work relates to each other and bounces off each other. And yeah, it's just been a really lovely experience.